This is what happens when you buy a lot of flashlights and they just kind of end up all over the place, and really you kind of find that like all your buddies had told you that certain flashlights were so much better than other ones, and in the end you find out that there's some cheap piece of crap on Amazon, or one of the cheaper ones just really impresses you a lot more. So I've bought a few of the wurkkos flashlights and a couple of Sofrins and some stuff like that, and lots of different flashlights on Amazon that were cheap. And I had found a couple that were really amazing. This here is one of the most disappointing flashlights that I've ever purchased. And I purchased it from money that came from the channel, which is good because I would have been upset if I would have paid cash out of pocket. This particular one, it's been so long since I've used my Linux computer. The screen is exactly up where I left it at. So at the time that I purchased this thing, I think I could probably return it actually, but there isn't anything wrong with it. It just doesn't cut the mustard. It doesn't do what it says it's supposed to as far as output. There's no way it's 5,000 lumen. And typically wurkkos is pretty honest about their output, you know, so but this thing is the TS23. It says 5,000 lumen. This is E-switch tail. It has a delay when it comes on, and you can get it to like come on really low. And I don't remember how it even works. You just hold it down and it goes through. And it will get really hot, like fast, but like it's got like a, you know, a hot spot in the center and then flood. And so that should be turbo right there, I think. It uses a 21700, which is a nice battery. I appreciate that. It's a hefty light. It's heavy. I don't remember what LED it uses, XXP70 or something, but it's just kind of like a Floodmaster. And at $64 with a 30% coupon and these other, you know, I paid like, I don't know, $45 plus tax or something for it. I'm just not really impressed with it. This is another one that they lump in the same family. I also bought this one. It wasn't that much. I think it was 45 with a coupon. And this one, if I don't knock everything over, where's it at? Okay, so this one here, I don't know how this thing went all the way to the top. So it has this tail switch, which is annoying. So if you hold the button, it automatically strobes. It's got like off, on, and tactical. And so like it automatically comes on. That's like, I think, low, medium, high. Well, that's high. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 modes. And you put it in tactical and it just comes on full brightness. It's kind of got like that same kind of hot spot in the center and floody. And it also gets really warm. But it will turn on in your pocket. And this, I like this one better. I feel like, you know, it's a better light. For some reason they're comparing the two of them, and I think it was like $25 or $26 with the taxes, but it's certainly not worth $45. It feels cheap, and you really can't carry around in your pocket. This one here is the Sofrin SC28, and I like this one a lot, but the tactical switch on the back of it is a little bit funky. You click it on and it's got a pretty well diffused bright light. And I think if you half click it, It is very blinding. It gets hot fast. It uses a 21700. See, they kind of have to like do this funky little crap where you... It's a mechanical switch as far as I can tell. And I can't seem to get it to so basically this one here is kind of what I call a dud also, but it's a lot better. These ones, one of them uses Android and it has a different LED. And you can literally just hold the button and it'll ramp up or down, which is really nice. And you can get it to go very low light. Now usually with these, if they're off and you double tap it fast, it's supposed to go into turbo mode, but I don't think it's doing that. This is another one with the SFT40. You would expect it to throw a little better. It's in a different color. So you can dim it. This one is stepless dimming. You see it's pretty dim. And that's nice. It's doing some kind of goofy thing. And now I can't get it to. Okay. I think that's turbo mode right there. I'm not sure. Nope. It looks different. Anyway, not really impressed with those either. But then I have something simple like this. This one has a round eye LED. And it's zoomable. It has a on button. You get a really well focused beam. Once it's been on for a couple seconds, as soon as you touch this button, it automatically turns off. Now if you try to turn it off right away, it'll go through the modes. But what it has is it has bright, medium, low, and strobe. And it will focus to something very small. And to me, that's more of a useful flashlight than any of those at all. And this flashlight comes with an adapter to run 3 AAA batteries. It's designed to house a 21700. It comes with an 18650 that floats around in there. And what I did was I printed a sleeve to kind of keep it in there a little better. I bought 2 of these for $25. This is much better of a light than any of these. I can carry it in my pocket. It's a little bit larger, and you know it's great. But none of these really fit the category of what I would call everyday carry. But yeah, I've got a couple other ones that are similar to this that are a little bit larger, but these ones are more common to find this style on Amazon, and you can get them for, you know, quite a bit less than the wurkkos or Sofern lights. So anyway, I thought I would share that with you guys. I've not bought any flashlights in a while. I was buying quite a few here and there, and I just got burned on it because my disappointment of a lot of these lights was really, really big. These two here really disappointed me. This light with the tail shaft sucks. Otherwise, I think this would be a cool light to carry around. And I might just need to spend a little more time with it to try and figure out how to use it. But the way that I deal with these things is I don't really want to have to dive deep into a menu or spend hours getting myself familiar with a particular light. You know, I've got ADHD pretty bad, and you know, so I get distracted quickly. I want to grab something, have it be intuitive and work right out of the box without having to stress my poor brain any harder than it already is. And these don't measure up. Maybe they do for you and you love them. And if that's the case, go ahead and leave a comment down below and tell me what your thoughts are on any of these lights that you probably own. Thanks for watching, guys.